what you get out of racing, it comes in several different buckets. And the way you ought to look at sponsorship is not just one single bucket. Yeah, it may be interesting to see the name going around on a vehicle. Okay, that's what that could do for you. We have high viewership. Truck Series is kind of unique in racing, in NASCAR racing even, is that we've had year-over-year increases. When everybody's talking about Cup Series going down, Truck Series has always had year-over-year increases of viewership. It's very nice to see that. We have, I think, the most exciting racetrack racing going on, because when that green flag drops, you better race. It's a short race. There's not much time to make any moves. They're not going to sit around the back and try to say, well, let me think about it. I'll go later. Hey, it's not going to work that way. You've got to go now, and you got to put on a good show. Do we have viewership? Yeah, viewership is up. But realistically, if you're just banking on viewership, you're missing the boat on sponsorship. Sponsorship is about you working that relationship with racing into make your product more exciting. I look at it as three buckets. It's either revenue, which I got to increase the revenue, I got to increase the margin, or I've got to reduce my operating cost. On the increasing revenue, what do? Branding. It's out there. But let me tell you, the way you increase revenue is you invite your customers to a racetrack. You develop a relationship with those customers. Those customers, because you have given them something unique, are going to look at you more favorably. That's why that's why you work with racing. It's not about what's seen on TV. Is the way I look at it, 95% of your current revenue comes from an existing customer, not a new one. So what you're trying to do is make sure that that existing customer knows that he's special to you. And that's why you bring them to a racetrack. You show them, you develop a relationship, you get two things out of that. One of them is you put some goodwill in the bank, because I can guarantee you, I don't care how good the company is, you're going to make a mistake. And if you got goodwill in the bank, that customer is going to call you and say, hey, bud, you really messed up this time. And you're going to get a chance to make it right and keep that customer, keep that revenue stream. And if you miss that, remember, that's the one that pays the bills today. That's the one you take care of today. That's the one you bring to the racetrack today, because you want to develop a relationship with that person. Now, in the process of that person being there, they may actually like your company and like your product, and they want to buy more. Well, usually when they buy more, your economies of scale go up. So your margins go up. Your net revenue goes up because you make more than you did before. You may actually sell more of your premium product than the commodity product you were selling before. They will get you into doors of another customer. The other thing I did was I would bring a small percentage of people I was trying to get to come to buy product from me. I wanted them to see this is a good company. They're a big player. They could work. But they get to talk to my current customers. And I want to make sure they understand my current customers love me and they buy from me, and you ought to be one of my current customers because look at what I do for my other folks. So you're going to want to be in this. So we're talking about the revenue and the margin side here. The other way of doing this is this truck is something that you can build esprit de corps in your current company with. If you've got a number of employees, it's all about getting that employee involvement. If those employees believe that you are doing something, and the racing will give them a rallying point, you'll gain in productivity. So, which means that you'll get more product per person, or more performance per person, because they feel better about the company. You pay them a paycheck. They're going to come to work because you pay them a paycheck. I'm talking about the emotional connection, so that they feel like they're own the company. It's their company. They're not getting a paycheck. They're part of an organization that has a mission to accomplish, and they can get it done. And you can use racing to leverage that, and the productivity goes up because people own the company, own the product, they own their process, they own how well they do something. They get frustrated when things don't go well, and that's what involvement and ownership is all about. That's what we try to do with a team. So in my way of looking at it, you got these various buckets. There is the TV advertising, and I will not deny that. But realistically, the way you're going to sell stuff is for increasing revenue, getting your margin higher, and getting your costs lower, and getting your productivity up. And you put all of those together, it's pretty doggone impressive, and that's how you use racing.